All right, today I want to talk about the law of attraction. And this is one of those subjects that, we're all trying to figure out, what this means. And, we have this law of attraction to say, you know what, I made a decision, say in January, I decided I'm going to get healthy, So your law of attraction to get healthy would be you pick out in yourself a vision of how you want to feel inside, as far as the foods that you're eating, the water that you're drinking, the fruits and vegetables that you're eating. And, how why you're doing it. You're doing it to feel good and learning to enjoy eating those foods so that it becomes a good process. Now, a lot of us will be like, I want to be healthy, but man, oh man, I hate eating fruits and I hate eating vegetables. So there's an incongruency to creating a healthy body because we're not willing to find a way to love the things that we need to do to create that healthy body. Say we want to be healthy as far as we want to work out. We look at pictures of what a body would look like, and I want my body to be looking like that. So that's the way I want my body to look. But when we go to work out at the gym, we hate the process of working out, but we want the great body. So what we do is we find ways of looking forward to working out and making that a fun experience, because once we enjoy the experience of doing it, we can get the end result and it becomes an enjoyable process. But when there's a conflicting thing of, I want to be healthy, but I don't want to work out, so I want to take all these pills and I want to, put these wraps on and do all these crazy things to make my body look good, everything but the things that I need to do to make my body look good, to be healthy. So when you have a vision of what you want to create, you've got to learn how to enjoy the things you need to do to create it. And that's the funnest part of the law of attraction is to enjoy the process of creating, enjoy knowing when things don't go right, to enjoy that process and to be present in the process of creating the things that you desire. I'm an artist, and so if I want to paint something, I visualize what I want to paint. I go get the supplies to do it, and I look forward to doing it. And when it's done, it's like, okay, next. I look for the next thing to get involved with. And creating businesses the same way for me. I'm working on a few nonprofits and working with my business and creating, and also in my recruiting business and working with other offices. One of my loves is to show that leading from the front and making it a fun process of creating. And if I don't even get the results that I want, willing to go above and beyond and find other ways of creating to get the end results. Like there's many ways to get to the number 4. So it's not like a specific thing. It's enjoying the process of being willing to do whatever it takes to get to the end result of what you desire. So as you make goals and creating things, nothing is impossible for you. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. God says, if he's for you, who can be against you? And, it says in the Bible, if you tell this mountain to move, it will move, if you only have as small faith as a mustard seed. So really getting smaller steps in the process of creating and learning to enjoy the process and seeing fun things that you can do to make it a fun experience of creating the life that you desire. But remember, it's enjoying the process, not letting yourself get stuck along the way is huge. Now, being a business owner, so I wake up in the morning and I have these goals and I go out like this, and it's like I'm focused on the goals, and then all of a sudden somebody says something, and then all of a sudden I start responding because I think maybe I want these guys to think the way I want them to think. And when I try to control my environment, I get stuck in their problems, and I can get pulled into the lack and pulled into why they might not be where they desire to be, because they're stuck on being offended, stuck on problems, stuck on, worrying about what somebody else is doing instead of focusing on what they want to do. In business, it's really focusing on facts and focusing on the things that you want to accomplish and making it fun and taking small strides around the way. And remember, you show up you and you do you. When you do you and you are your best, you build a empire of your being, your desire, and you can add that desire on to other things around you. So really, I wanted to share some really beautiful things with the law of attraction. And the biggest thing that I want to share is enjoy the process. Stay present with those around you. Listen to hear, not to control, and not to react to try to control your environment. But no, it's like a flower doesn't need to think to open. It just does. It doesn't care what anybody else thinks around it. It just opens, and it just is beautiful. And those that are wise enough to stop and smell it and to admire its beauty are the wise ones. But be like the flower and allow yourself to just open. Just be who you are here to be, without approval of others. I'm enough for me. If God is for me, who can be against me? And I love me. And, I always tell myself, even though I have this feeling, I still love and accept myself. So really, no matter what you're going through, learning to just be good with you, learning to love yourself, learning to be okay with whatever emotions. Don't hide your emotions. Whenever you get an emotion that comes into you, find out where you feel it, breathe calm in and out of it, and allow it to dissipate, because ignoring things, you can hold them inside and they come off sideways. To learning to just be authentic with yourself. And sometimes talking about it too much, then you get stuck in the problems and other people want to tell you how to handle it. So really sitting with yourself and your emotions is the best way to dissipate things that are kind of in your way of opening up and being that flower that you are born to be. Or the tree, guys like to be trees, and if tree's not flexible, it will snap. So enjoy the process of being you, enjoy what you are here to create, and know that the universe is here to support you, or wouldn't have brought you into this reality, space, and time. So God bless you, and have an amazing Tuesday.